Strange times we're living in, world come put fear in it. Hierarchy parties, they make us feel inferior. Greed runs through parliament in theories. Devils walk among us, they fit the criteria. Eerie theories, strike fearing, weary-minded men when we're clearly living in dictatorships. Nearly blinded by illusions to choose, but who's fooling who? Ball chain to your shoes on pain. It's a crying shame. Pursuit of our own wealth lights a flame that makes greed a game that lets the whole world burn. As the world turns, the whole world burns. Money was invented for trade, but now those bits of paper twist hearts, make slaves, turn to saint into a sinner, a child into a killer. His finger on the trigger of a money game. Oh, rain, 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 rain. The storm it comes our way. Am no surprise to this something clash. Poison in the veins, but we don't blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame, but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game. This old money game. Dear Mr. President, it's evident that everyone's a resident of fear when they support these ideas that keep us separate. When they make us believe that everybody is coming to terrorize you in the streets. They say proudly through gritted teeth, it's my right to hate. That's freedom of speech. When did freedom become a reason to hate? A way to justify a racist slur or insult we make? There's irony in freedom, because us in the West, we have pillaged and plundered and murdered our savages, colonized all of the rest. It's called hypocrisy. Preach a certain value that you'd never keep yourselves. Your country was in flames, you denigrate yourselves in a second. Still you spit your venom, demonizing immigrants when really you're an immigrant. Cause all of us are immigrants or descended from immigrants. Irony is imminent, I'll shed the light on immigrants. So America was colonized by Britain. Britain, it was colonized by Rome. Also colonized by the Saxons. They were German, by the way. You know how people throw shade upon the Germans because of history's pain, and yet we make the same mistakes or the gain. Demonize a whole people, Jewish or Muslim, the same and the same. Old situations play on repeat. The same old TV shows repeat. Yeah, we worship the bleak. Our opinions are our own and we follow like sheep. There's no left, there's no right. In the middle we sleep. Rain, 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 rain. The storm it comes our way. And no surprise to distorted lies. Poison in the veins, but we like to point the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame, but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this old money game. This old money game. Hysteria, poor man learn, the rich man don't care for your narcissist mindset spread like malaria. Sit back and watch the show. America split through fickle shit. A government of hypocrites. These counterfeit politicians sit in parliament, not adequate. Come on, needlessly bleeding resources all dry. Turn a blind eye if it means a pay rise. Oh, what a shame it would be, I would die if number 10 Downing Street burned in a fire. Only joking, only messing, don't be stressing. I'm a peaceful adolescent, there's no need to be unpleasant. Write my thesis in a rhyme scheme to analyze the brain while my fingers on the trigger of a money game. Oh, rain, 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 rain. The storm it comes our way. And no surprise to distorted lies.
Getting carried up. Basically, we drug his ass up the hill. Hours after sleeping at the bridge. After he'd been up since 5:30 in the morning, I think we got to the bridge at 10:30 at night. After hours, I was in the emergency room. All this because I had a running car packed and ready to go.
Money is a
When I
game
knew
and the
things
ladder
were
we
going
climb.
bad,
Taught a Satan to a sinner with his finger
and
in
I
crime.
couldn't
I'll
get
break it down
anybody
for
to
you
pull me
motherfuckers
out.
line by line.
And
This
I
is
got all
business
this shit
economics
around
and the
me, all
nursery
these
rhyme.
people,
She
with
sells
all
seashells
these
on a
rigs,
seashore, but the value
fleets of
of these
rigs,
shells will fall due to the laws of supply and
vomiting,
demand. No one wants to buy shells because there's
vomiting,
loads on the sand. Step one, must create a
shoveling,
sense of scarcity. Shells will sell much better
cleaning,
if the people think they're rare. You see,
vomiting,
bear with me. Take as many
driving
shells as you can
pain.
find and hide them on an island.
I at least got my
Rather
spine
than the
and
diamond step
arms
two.
and legs straight again.
Really want them,
Since
really
they were
fucking want them. Hit on
gnarled
my
up.
Bronson. Influencers, product placement, featured primetime entertainment. If you haven't got a show, then you're just a fucking waste, man. Free, it's monopoly. Invest inside some
Neighborly.
property. Start a corporation, make a logo, do it properly. Shells must sell, that will be your new philosophy. Swallow all your morals, they're a poor man's quality. Expand, expand, expand. Clear
I love
forest, make land,
plants,
fresh blood,
Gucci.
on hands, fire.
Yeah,
Why just
beautiful.
shells? Why
It's
limit
beautiful.
yourself?
Bunch
She
of
sells
implements.
seashells, sell oil as well.
Buckets, augers, forks, grapple. I love the grapple.
Seven rests on the gas, take your foot off the
I
brake.
just
They
did
want
it
to be the
for
president
fun.
of the
I
United
never,
States.
ever
Hey,
asked
small
anybody
mate,
to
big
pay
wave, that's great.
for any
Now
of
the
the
truth is all
diesel.
the way you tell lies out the gate. Now I polarize the people. Controversy is the game. It don't matter if they hate you, if they all say your name.
All this going on.
The world is
Everybody's
yours.
going
Step
on
out
in
on the
this
stage to a
place.
round
So
of
I,
applause. You're a liar, cheat, a devil, a whore. You sell seashells on the seashore. Rain, 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 rain. The storm it comes our way. Ammo to rise to distorted lies. Poison in the veins, but we got on the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame. We point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game. This old money game. This old.
lost our land, our tractor, all our implements, 2 double cab trucks, and now our 2 piece of shit cars are totaled out. Walk through the shadow of death, and I fear no evil. I shine light and love, motherfucker. Said with the biggest broken heart. Said again. Natural law rules.
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. 1 year old and his first words were mine, mine, give me. 2 years old, he was walking. 3 years old, walking quickly. 4 years old, he was running round the pavements of his city. 5 years old and his daddy told him, listen here son, you gotta learn to be a man he works for what he wants. 6 years old and he's reading writing, top of the bunch. And when he's 7, his progression made him student number 1. 8 years old and he's praised for unusual grades. 9, his parents pay for private school to nurture the flame. 10, 11, 12, 13, he ascends and ascends. His daddy tells him, son, money is the means to all end. 14, solving complex mathematic equations. At 15, IQ 150, still elevating. 16, he develops complex software code that detects weaknesses in cybersecurity protocol. 17, and he sells his vision, keeping the share. Not yet an adult, but he's practically a millionaire. 18, and his daddy tells him, now you're a man. This world don't give a damn about you, so take all that you can. 19, he turns to profit, stocks and shares, invest in product. 20, double down deposit. 21, his income rockets. 22, he learns the truth is just an obstacle to wealth. If you manipulate the data, then a lie will sell itself. 23, a life of luxury, crystal and cocaine. 24, he makes the Forbes list, they're applauding his name. 25, and his daddy told him, listen here son, while you're sitting in that palace 26 a business shift, he switches business to arms. He's 27 dealing nuclear and shells in Iran. 28 inside the Senate, money bought him a seat. He's 29, a role of counsel in the president's suite. And now he's 30. His daddy says you're losing the race. You're just a servant to the king, not even in second place. 31, a big maneuver through his daddy's approval. Moving imports over borders from the exports out of Cuba. 32, moving grams, growing kilos to tons. He's 33, filling warehouses with powder and guns. 34, tough war with nobody to stop it. Blind eye from the popo inside of his pocket. 35, he gets a call. I'm sorry, son, it's your father. Had a heart attack, I'm sorry, he's gone. 36, getting pissed off, abusing his product. 37, eyes glazed, disposition demonic. 38, with a prostitute, a moment of passion. Heating up a silver spoon and then chasing the dragon. 39, getting reckless and hungry for power. Daddy's words still driving him to kill and devour. He makes a move against the cartel, but the strategy's flawed. They retaliate and leave him in the hospital ward. A bullet buried in his vertebra, one in his leg. The doctor sighs and says, I don't think he'll be walking again. Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. He was 40 and he cursed the words, mine, mine, give me. 41, he wasn't walking. 42, not walking quickly. 43, never running round the pavements of his city. 44, inside a palace with a mountain of gold. But those riches turn to rubble when perspective evolves. Weighing heavy on his conscience is the value of gold. Lamborghini for a life, trading money for souls. Jimmy followed the code inside the land of the free. Put your hand inside a cookie jar, take more than you need. And his example is exaggerated versions of me. And it's a version of him. And it's a version of she. And it's a version of you. There's no escaping the blame. The way we live is parasitic. Fuck the money and fame. Cut the music. This isn't entertainment. This is real life.
This is
The
right
way we
over
live
my
is lunacy,
fence line.
community, it declines. We're hyperpolarized, we're always
John
fighting.
Raz lived in this house for
Truth is less important
over
than
40
the money that
years.
we design.
Habitable.
Money's an invention. Politics from our invention. They all come from people's ideas. Did I mention? Board is an invention. Law and order fuel the tension. That leads to people killing each other. My solution is everything is subject to change. We could build utopias if individuals were taught to use their brains. If we teach kids in schools to always be sheep and put themselves before the herd if there's more money.
Closer distance
Then there's no future I see
fucking
where the humans
emergency
survive.
easement,
We're
yeah.
parasites inside the petri dish with cannibal minds. Mold will grow upon the surface, then consumes till it dies. And our fate could be the same without this story to the wise.
site of
45.
Infamous
Jimmy comes home out of the rain, soaking wet upon a wheelchair. He's been drinking again. He has everything he wants. He has fortune and fame. Such a fortunate fool with an unfortunate fate. With a 45 caliber aimed at his brain. 45 a fitting number cause his age is the same. Here's the words of his father. It's such a damn shame.
Here's our property, right? At the edge of that
Then he presses
line.
on the trigger of a money game.
1,200-foot prescriptive emergency easement specified to never be gated. Intentionally gone against every document and every advisor because they could, with their backup of unconstitutional Click-Attack County Sheriff Bob, Democrat or Republican this time, boy. Songer. Where's my music? Come on, man. We cannot be out of power. I need music. Really? Really? No cord. Damn it. Really? No cord? No way. He said he had it on the damn charger already. Well then. This cord's any good. Okay. 4.4 miles to our prescriptive emergency easement. Specified to never be gated, chained, and locked. Can't even believe they started off the winter with me and 3 other families unable to get up the main entry. And the cop says, has anybody died yet? Not worthy of a report. Might make a note of it. It's a civil matter. What do you expect me to do? Well, I was thinking enforce an RCW because that's a fucking law, stupid. But I didn't say that. I did say I really, really, really don't want to take Mary Cleggie's horrible advice. When she knew she was being recorded, she gave permission to be recorded at what I documents in hand, prayed 3 days in advance. I naively thought was permanent resolution, and instead, that's when they really upped the persecution with Klickitat County Sheriff's Department. I really thought it was illegal to call on the police when it wasn't appropriate. Popped this first set. 1,200 feet to the next single. That fucker took 7 or 8 tries. This road here that you see going off. Yeah, it's not supposed to be a road. They moved the DNR boulders immediately when they arrived. My prescriptive emergency easement, never to be gated. And now I just had to damage the car more as I tried to get it out of the snow. I kind of liked our ASV and just having a good old time, making a big old thermos of cocoa coffee, having my music. Yeah, different strokes for different folks. 4.4 mile go around, even the other, I don't even know what day it is, so whenever the paramedics had to try and, they went and checked on Norm because I hadn't been able to get back for 3 hours from the car and I couldn't walk. I've been digging since 27th to get the car out, and it's the 30th that I just did. And the damn cord doesn't work and I have no music. Yeah, I really like double cab Toyota and the Dodge. I never had a fleet of them or had to at the same time. I really miss Scoochie, the ASV. God, that was fun. Never once us delayed until John and Mary came to town all those years. Know the road, we're gonna do a little ranching. I won't block the road. I'm gonna be so happy to meet my bride. I was fucking giddy like I used to be. Still get sometimes. Yeah. Known for forehead kisses. At the receipt and letting go of my loved ones till next time. Mount Adams watershed. Drop right into Major Creek in the Columbia. Delayed hours and hours PUDs for the storm crews, Sandpoint, Idaho, and there were further places too. Slowed down the whole county. And I can't get the director of the emergency management or whoever boss man is there at Klickitat County to get me the document that had to be approved in the SEPA planning for this to come out of state forest in the year 2000 and then to be developed into the subdivision. Our first night was Independence Day 2009. It was officially April 2010 when all the everything went through. It was a big deal to get this land out of state forest. And now we have Johnny and Mary doing whatever the fuck they want with DNR boulders. Oh, here we go. This is the non-emergency easement, you know, because pleasure and profit, beef, commodity, and bumps in the road are so fucking important. Our little brighter side hideaway started out with 40 acres. 11.77's mighty fine of that highest ridge. Adams in our back. McGowan Springs wrapping us. Moonrise and sunrise over the Klickitats every day. All the native plants, animals. We come after them. We're dependent on them. Duh. Mount Adams watershed. Former four-numbered state forest road, McGowan to McGowan. The Appleton Fire District used to cruise multiple times a day every red flag warning fire, wildland fire day. There hasn't been one, not one, since 7/20/14. Southside Johnny. Yeah, what a creepy motherfucker. Wow. Know a little bit about retaliation. Have fun. Thank you. Legal ambiguity. Not one attorney will sit with us in 10 years other than Ross, who had retired out of Goldendale, sat with Norm a bit, but they were two old men that were having a hell of a time even doing anything. Very good intentions. and then the attorney at one community health clinic, but they're just like, very small things. Like apartment rentals. What a waste of life energy. I reclaim my time, baby. I reclaim my life. Done with the John and Mary shit show in secret. I pray love and light. I refuse to hate. I teach myself how to read and write. I've been off the wicked ass pharmaceutical assault. Ching ching, ching ching, ching ching. All this on the backs of the taxpayers for 2 multi-billionaires and a corrupt sheriff. Because they can. And they did. They did. They can't. They did, and they're doing right now. Joel's Law, Joels, Washington State, USA. My husband and I have never had a panic attack or any anxiety unless it was related to the Klickitat County Sheriff's Department, the Washington Health Authority, the medical field, but specifically John Stroyer, Calvert Investments and Research, worldwide influencer, speaker before Congress. Little gonna be a small timberman at the Klickitat County port saying that it's treacherous up here. Amazing how people lived up here hundreds of years, thousands of years. But for Johnny, it's treacherous. But he'll block the whole subdivision's prescriptive emergency easement that's noted specifically to never be gated. Oh, Mary, that it's not safe to have a woman and her dog continue tracking the bumbling, deaf, blind little Westie. That old John says, oh yeah, I saw that dog. The dog feels its way through life on his own property, this little ankle-high dog, and he just left it. The search started 15 minutes later. Jamie, after hours, he called me. I popped myself right out of bed. I was on it. Hollis was tracking him. He wasn't just chasing bunnies. Don't go over the fence line. It's unsafe for a woman and her dog to be around cattle. We made it out of L77 land. Let's see, the last time 2 cops up on me. Norm, a half a mile away. 88-year-old man had a panic attack. They won't take him breakfast, the medicine, coffee, blanket. He's in his filthy pajamas. Mid-morning all the way until 4 a.m. And I wasn't allowed to go near him except that they baited me off my road because they could help me help Norm by arresting him for assault and criminalizing an 88-year-old dying, living still man that just wants to have peace and have his kitty sleep on his feet and let the dog out in the morning and make his coffee. He lives for that. his own land. The government right now pulled records, medical, counseling, lab results without permission, because they could, because they did. Yeah, Norm's supposedly, let's see, I had to go through a battery of tests, which there's no result back yet. We've lived since before, I don't know, we've been mostly terrorized from the medical and health authorities since right before Thanksgiving, which is shocking. Lies. No protection. Not in their wheelhouse. Persecution. Violation. Blame. Misrepresenting. Waste of life energy and taxpayer dollars, and all this energy not only is a waste, it counters the productivity, the healing. It counters it makes everything harder. It doesn't have to be. It never should have been. It's fucking done. Spine is having trouble being straight. Need some goddamn music. Can I play instead of bully lawyers? They're ignorant and arrogant. And then the non-lawyer one says, don't come back. Yeah? Really? How about it snows every fucking year and it's part of the road maintenance? How about Norman, my life, and everybody else's life, and me being able to get business insurance and homeowners insurance and liability insurance? Yeah. How would all your insurance companies like to know that your prescriptive emergency easement is gated, chained, and locked? Guess what? They'll cancel you just like they did us, assholes. Bully cowards. And it's something how they all got their little blue marker with their address. And we didn't get one. And that fucking cop come up on me and come in my house unannounced through my laundry room, past my kitchen, dining room table, fireplace, and knee my fucking bed. And then bitches because I don't have my address marked. Fuck you. Yeah, step your ass back. Uh-huh. I have nice dogs this time. let me pull up Okay.